All right, so we are live from Freakers Ball with Mastodon!
Yeah! Woo!
Yay! I like how you have two microphones. That's really
like it too.
nice.
He's double, stereo.
He's double fisting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should have seen him before the
Getting
cameras
ready
were
for
on.
I play the drums, so this is kind of this is just a natural thing for me
Yes.
to be holding two.
Yes. By the way, this is the Pep Boys backstage area.
Yes.
I
I had to say
understand
that.
We see the sign right over there.
Yeah, Pep Boys.
Now y'all,
I saw them. Those are them.
Yeah.
That's
See the
right.
Three guys.
Do you
all the
remember
guys
their
in black?
names?
I didn't know they're still
Huh?
in business.
Do you remember their names?
Oh yeah, of course.
Me too.
Yeah.
Shut up, Debbie. You don't
Them
remember
boys.
jack
They
shit.
just
Come on.
you know what? They're just them boys to us. You know what I mean? So peppy.
So y'all been together for 17 years, and this is the first Eagles show you played. I'm really feeling slighted over here, like the first time you came to see us.
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't invite us before.
Yeah.
We know. We know when you invite us.
I
You
guess
don't.
I guess it got lost in the mail. Maybe the last
Yeah, the
invite.
invitation.
I don't think
checking the
so.
mailbox.
I think that we sent you that letter, and they just like.
We do have a problem in our neighborhood that we live in with mail being stolen.
Yeah,
So.
we live in the same neighborhood. People
There's a
do steal mail.
possibility.
We're really glad you're here. Thank you for
Yes.
coming and doing our show. It's really cool.
Of course,
Now,
thanks for having us.
I have to get to the meat first because I am a huge,
Oh,
ridiculous Game of Thrones fan.
Here it
Yeah.
I saw you guys. I saw Mastodon on the final episode. I was freaking out,
She
man.
was. I mean,
I was like
freaking
Yeah,
geeking out big
you
time.
see us for like one little split second.
What do you
She
mean?
didn't. She was like, I just want to ask them what it was like.
The whole show is based around our characters.
Yeah.
I know. I figured.
much.
We're the
yeah.
whole reason
It's about
the
people
show
who
does
die,
so well.
Come back to life and walk real slow.
Yeah.
That's what the whole series is about.
So for anybody that doesn't know, they were wildlings in the last episode. But weren't you guys also on the Red Wedding too?
No, we were in Hard Home,
Okay.
the big battle.
Hard hat.
And White,
Oh yeah.
the White Walkers and the Wildlings,
Right.
and Jon Snow was there.
Night King goes
When he
and
went like
rise.
this, that means you're supposed to get up.
Yeah.
And they yell to you to get up. They count. They go one, and then the group of people who are number one, they get up, and then two, that group, and then look over. Bill's sleeping
Yeah.
in a puddle.
Fell asleep. It was comfy.
And I'm
It was a
thinking,
lot of jet lag going on there.
I was thinking, man, Bill's sleeping. I wonder if he's gonna be that guy.
Out
that,
of 3,000
ruins
people.
the whole shot.
How
'cause
did you
he's
get
asleep.
on that
I
show as extras? How did that happen?
Can't really
tell
talk
you.
You
about
know
that.
tell you
somebody, or did they just
That's,
call you guys up and say we love Mastodon?
We
we
stood
want
in
you on
line
the
for a
show?"
long time to
Yeah.
outside,
No, the-
outside
one of
the
the-
door in the cold.
Yeah.
knock.
Can we be on your show, please?
Seriously, you call them? Can you get us on there?
We don't want to brag.
Yeah, sure. Our friend Dan is one of the writers, one of the creators of the show, and we met him at a festival in the UK.
He likes our band.
He likes our band. He's liked our band for a long time, and we like his show.
Just like we're on your show, you like our band, he likes our band, and we
We
run
like his show, and we like their show, and
It
it
must have-
was a mutual admiration society type of situation, and we just so happened to be starting a tour in the part of the world where they filmed that show, and they said, hey, we're doing this epic battle scene. If you guys want to, you can come a day early before you start your tour, and we'll get you dressed up as wildlings and throw you in the mix. We said,
awesome.
Sweet, we're
So
there.
ask them if they saw him.
No, I'm not going to ask them that.
No, ask.
No.
She wants. Did you see Jon Snow?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I have a
Yeah.
huge. I had a
You
big
can
sex
look up
dream
the
about
show.
Jon
I got my
Snow.
arm around him.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I touched his
Why
buttocks.
couldn't it have been me? Yeah. So he's really short, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
He
what I
is.
heard. Short.
That's fine.
Short
A lot
guy.
of those guys are.
Really?
They look really big in.
They do.
on
They
screen,
look
but they're
enormous.
Shoot 'em. It's all it's trickery.
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
So how
Levers
was
and
it
pulleys.
being involved in that, just behind the scenes, real quick? Like, you met all the actors and the whole crew. Was that just like a thrill of a lifetime?
It was fun, but you
Yeah.
know what? It's a 14-hour day. You get there really super early. You get into makeup, and
Stand around a lot, walk back
it's a
and
lot
forth.
of. I'll be in my trailer.
yeah.
You know, but a lot of those guys that are the extras on that show are 14-hour days. They're out there
full
all day
makeup
in
and
the
like
cold.
some guys had to drink through a little tiny straw because their faces were burnt. You know, like with the prosthetics and everything. Those guys were like, oh, I have to drink through this straw.
One of the best moments was we sit in this little tent, you know, because it's kind of freezing and everyone's huddled in this tent. So we're sitting in there with these White Walkers, and they look just like the most evil
They look
creatures
real
on the planet.
up close,
you know?
yeah.
And you're sitting there, and the guy's like, he's like, "Could you get me a straw, please? I can't drink my hot cocoa. I'd like to drink it before it gets cold. Can you give me a straw?" And it was a funny little moment with the King White Walker in the tent.
That is so great, man. I love that. God, I could sit here and listen to stories about that all day. But let's get to you guys. You're doing the tour. You're out and about. This is the Emperor
Of Sand.
Yes. And you've got the one thing that I'm really impressed with is all of the different paintings that you have that go along with different albums and shows that you do. You have all these artists involved. How did that all start?
We're just big fans of visual art, you know, and when we were kids growing up in the early 80s, you know, it was all about the big striking album covers of Iron Maiden, and, you know, so that was kind of what would draw you into to see what was on that particular album, what was on the cover, you know.
We want the art on the outside to match the, you know, as much work and time and, you know, creativity we put into the music. So
How do you guys pick the artist, though? I mean, because it's phenomenal.
Instagram.
What?
Instagram.
one word, Instagram.
So do you check out
we
their
just
stuff
it's just whatever strikes our eye, you know, and whatever we think would fit with our music would look cool, you know.
I mean, we have a lot
combined.
of people reaching out to us as well, like constantly, just like, hey, we want to do something for you guys. Here's our portfolio, whatever, and you know, with like show posters and stuff like that. You know, I just love collecting them. I think they're really, really cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's interpretation of like what they, you know, see for our band or whatever.
You
So.
could do a whole art exhibition, just do a
yeah,
tour
absolutely.
You should.
with the art.
In
We're gonna
Dallas.
that settles it. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Do it in Dallas.
You guys said you heard
First
it
art
here
show.
first.
Pep
many-
Boys.
how
We'll do it
many-
at Pep
Pep
Boys.
Boys.
Yeah.
How many total?
Well, people wait for
perfect.
their cars to be done, which they get them done real fast, but they'll have enough
Do a
time to
pep-
look
peppy.
around at some Mastodon art.
Yeah.
In the
total
waiting room.
paintings do you have?
How many what?
Paintings.
Total paintings and, you know, pieces of art.
Like at my house?
No, that go
For
with
Mastodon?
Yeah. for
Oh,
Mastodon.
geez, I don't know.
Well, there's, you know, one for each album, and then there's, you know,
There's
there's
thousands.
thousands of show posters and stuff. I mean, I have a stockpile. In my,
There's so
in my
many
basement.
T-shirts, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the T-shirt
So,
designs.
We at least need to put out a coffee table book
You really should.
because people don't have enough
That'd be
coffee
great.
table books.
Mastodon
Yes.
coffee table.
Everybody
book.
has a coffee
Available at
table.
Barnes
Yeah,
and Noble.
Mine end up in the bathroom, though. So
Yeah,
just
you have a
think about-
coffee table in your bathroom?
I do.
What is going on?
One-stop shop, coffee.
I understand. You go with the flow.
And you're known for your amazing stage shows and all of the theatrics
are?
you do on
No.
stage.
What are you doing up
what
there?
do you have planned for tonight? And are you going to do anything Halloween themed?
Well,
'Cause it is Freakers Ball. you
Just
know.
us being there is Halloweenish and freakish. You know what I mean? I don't know. We have a bunch of video screens and stuff, and those are spooky, scary. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's kind of like a Buffalo Wild Wings up there. We have like a lot of different sporting events being shown at the same time. And
I
Are
just
we
made
gonna- are
wings.
we
I've
gonna
been out
hear
in the
lots of
parking
new
lot
stuff?
making
yeah,
wings.
here lots of
and-
new
and
stuff, lots of
all
old
sorts of
stuff, lots of in the
today.
middle stuff. we take our you know our pseudo hits from every album and try to do our best representation of them in the live setting.
Pseudo hits.
Pseudo hits.
I like that.
Yeah, I like to remain modest. I heard it was an endearing quality.
It is.
Yeah,
Especially when you're on Game of Thrones.
that's right.
She's never going to let that go.
Sleeping
You
in
know?
a puddle.
Sorry, it's all I can think about. Is seeing them. I'm picturing them right
Sleeping in
now,
a
and they're
puddle.
wildly out.
Sleeping in the puddle
Rising
on Game of
President.
Thrones.
What's the video with the girls with the butts that are shaking?
It's called Mother Load.
Yes, Mother Load.
Yes.
It's called
Oh my gosh.
twerking, not shaking.
It's
twerking.
about twerking.
Twerking. No, but
It's the history
I'm
of twerking.
How did they do that?
It's magic.
Was it? Did they slow it down?
Mesmerizing.
Those were Suge Knight's girls. You'd have to ask them.
Man, I mean,
They were.
it's something to see.
They were excited to see these two, obviously.
That was a fun video.
That was a crazy video.
It was supposed to be like, you know, it was like a. Remember in the 90s?
Yes.
I was killing it in the 90s. You should see me. But so in the 90s,
Me too.
they had these videos where it'd be like, you know, like Marilyn Manson or Metallica. You know, they had these really. They were super creepy and so it's supposed to be one of those videos that gets taken over by a
By
twerking
butts.
video.
Yeah, that's what. Because at
It
first I'm
kinda
like,
gets
ooh, and then I'm like,
This
whoa.
video gets invaded by this style of video. Specific style of video gets invaded by this style of video, and then the twerking video just took over.
Oh, it did. I was memorized with
Will there be any twerking on stage tonight?
Just
That's
Bill.
what they want to know.
Bill.
He's the only one blessed with the
Buttocks of steel.
beautiful.
Can you give us a
buttocks.
little sample right now?
Yes, please.
I can't.
He doesn't
I
want
have
to pull anything before
Yeah,
the
I have a
show.
whole regimen. I got to stretch. I mean, you don't even understand what I have to do. I got special
mean,
pants.
He's
you
getting
know.
up there in age too. He's 28 years old.
Yeah.
Right, of
Dang.
course.
So
All righty. Well, we're so pleased you're here. Thank you so much for coming and
Thanks for
chatting
having
with
us.
us.
Thank
and doing
you.
Freakers Ball. Everybody, it's Mastodon!
Yay!
yeah.